Hey there folks, and welcome to this video. This is a general notice where I kick off the week by talking about what's going to go on the channel, then going into a couple of different articles, but also talk about how the channel is doing more recently. So without further ado, let's get into it. I don't have a lot of time with me today, so let's sit down and let's chat. So starting off, the next general notice will be on the 18th of February. It'll be on the Tuesday instead of the Monday. But that's because of what videos you've got coming up. So tomorrow will be the preview for Rally Sweden. That means that you get a couple of days to watch it before the first stage on Thursday night. Likewise, Wednesday is going to be a preview for Formula E at Jeddah. Then we'll have an Assetto Corsa video that I'm looking forward to. I made it a few weeks ago now. Friday, I'll be doing something a bit nice. It's my birthday. Saturday, we'll be doing some reviews for the two races Formula E from Jeddah. I might do E-Prix 1 on my birthday if I have time, but I probably won't, to be honest. Then Sunday, a review for Rally Sweden. And Monday, depending on when it finishes, ideally right after it finishes, a review for the Daytona 500. I might try using NASCAR's footage in that, because I know that they don't chase people down so much for using footage from their broadcast. Seen the likes of Eric Eastev, the Iceberg, use them all the time. I might see if I can get away with it. And then stream-wise, this evening you're going to be able to expect BUSR ACC at Watkins Glen. Tuesday, it's iRacing. I can't remember what we're doing. Let me just quickly double check, because I said it last week and I forgot already. Snetterton and the Spec Racer Ford. Also plan to do one for WRC. That is WRC2s at Sweden. And then, yeah, the iRacing Daytona 500. So we have a nice blend of different streams going on this week. And a couple of different shorts as well. I don't think I'm going to do any shorts from this general notice. I might make a couple of clips out of, say, the Sweden preview. I haven't decided that yet, though. Which takes us to looking back at the past week. Because the videos that I did on Max Verstappen and Carlo Rosberg ended up doing pretty well. They got... Well, the Verstappen one's been my most viewed video of the year so far. It's the first one to hit over 1,000, I think, 1,148, with 22 seconds being the average view duration, which is good because it's, what, a 30-second video. Carlo Rosberg one had about half the view time and about 40% of the views. And the next one after that was the one about Super Copenhagen, the next Carlo Rosberg. That was the shorts version. The long form version didn't make the top 10. But in the top 10, again, in terms of long view videos, the top 5 were all shorts that were released this past week. Then the rest of the top 10 was 2 shorts from the week before. And then 3 long form videos, all older ones, but all from last year. The 100% review of the A Sports WRC, the Race 07 retrospective, and the Rennsport review. Still need to figure out what's going on with it. The algorithm is it's a beast that's difficult to tame. I mean, I've noticed that even though I've had shorts going out for most of the past week, and a couple of live streams on top of that, I haven't noticed a real rhythm to or a rhyme to how these things are coming up or coming out. So I have to wait and see, eh? Let's get into the articles. Starting off, something strange in the world of Formula 1. Because the race is reporting that Sauber will auction off their livery reveal car, their launch car, the one that's going to be at the O2 Arena. That's because, well, it's not, an actual race chassis. It's been made by Memento Exclusives. But you're going to be able to bid for a week up until livery reveal. It's going to be done through F1 Authentics as well. That's going to be the auction house in a way. It's strange. Very, very strange. And so it's the whole thing with this livery launch happening on the 18th, so I'll get some time to cover it in about a week's time. But yeah, it's not the only thing that's up for auction. I believe that Rubens' first chassis, the one that Jensen Button got from Braun, is also on there. Yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Let's move on to the next one. Talk about a young talent in the world of rallying. And this is because Fabio Schwarz, son of Armin Schwarz, driver for Skoda, Hyundai, Toyota, various different outfits, will be doing a full WRC2 season. Be doing 7 events. I haven't seen which ones they are, but I've seen that. Oh, here we are. The article in the description below from rallyjournal.com will tell you which ones it is. Isla Canaria, Portugal, Sardinia, Greece, Estonia, Central Europe, and Saudi Arabia. You got a nice blend there. Got 1 fast rally. Got 2 tarmac rallies. And the other 4 are going to be the sandier ones. Portugal, Sardinia, Greece, and we don't really know what to expect from Saudi Arabia yet. But I'll be interested to see what he does. He's with Toyota for this one. Not Toyota, but a private team running a Toyota. 19 years old. He's done the same thing that Carlos Pera did, going through a successful campaign in Latvia before going across the WRC. So good luck to young Schwarz. We'll see how he does this season. Another lot we'll see how we're going to do this season, Aston Martin. Because in the past week we've had the unveiling of the Aston Martin Thor Valkyries. The ones that will be used in the World Endurance Championship and in IMSA. With the World Endurance Championship ones going to be in your sort of Aston Martin green. And then we're going to have a blue Valkyrie, like a blue Passport in GTP. In terms of the lineups then, in WEC you're going to have Harry Tinknell and George Gamble for the full season. Not George Gamble, sorry, Tom Gamble for the full season. George Gamble's his brother. George Gamble we've seen in the BTCC. Tom Gamble got 3rd at Daytona for Aston Martin in GTD Pro. But they are going to be together in the 007 entry. The 009 will have Marcus Sorensen and Alex Riberas as the line-up. And then over in IMSA, they're going to have Roman DeAngelis and Ross Gunn. Which is quite a nice pairing. And like, what's cool is a lot of these drivers are people who have been well known within Aston Martin for a while. Some of them are people who've been testing comprehensively the Valkyrie. But yeah, it's nice to see all of these different drivers getting shots. In addition to that, Gunn and DeAngelis will go over to Le Mans with Gunn making the 007 an all-British lineup and DeAngelis going across to the 009. Supposedly they will also be used in Qatar and Bahrain for the longer events, whilst WEC drivers will go across to IMSA for the Endurance Cup rounds. Those ones haven't been confirmed yet, but I'm looking forward to the Aston. I was talking to Emil, who long-time viewers of the channel might know I've been running with for nearly 5 years, believe it or not, in various different sims. Be cool to have the Aston Martin in iRacing sometime soon. The V12, it's not got hybrid either, and it'll be the first LMH to compete in IMSA. iRacing has a Ferrari 499P, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And while you're at it, let me know your thoughts for anything else that I've discussed in this video. As always, thank you so much for watching and joining. It's awesome to see people tuning in. I think a lot of people ended up watching last week's one before I'd even had a chance to put the timestamps in. So thank you for that. Yeah, until next time, guess it's bye for now.